Longlegs is a horror film within the period serial killer subgenre, similar to something like True Detective. It takes place in the 90s and follows a serial killer during the golden era of being a serial killer from the 70s to the 90s. The story centers around Lee, a rookie FBI agent tasked with finding the serial killer Longlegs. Longlegs is a satanic serial killer with a system for how he chooses and kills his victims that keeps him undetectable. Lee goes down the rabbit hole of who Longlegs is, and in the process of capturing him, discovers she is more involved than she realized, and that evil incarnate truly exists in the world. I really wanted to like Longlegs, and I would say I really did for the first 2 acts of the film. The first 2 acts of Longlegs does a superb job at introducing us into the world and the characters. The lore of Longlegs, while cribbing directly from serial killers like the Zodiac Killer and the Manson family, it is still engrossing and keeps you on the edge of your seat. The second act is great at escalating the tension by having Lee discovering clues, run-ins with Longlegs, and visuals mixed with fast editing to reinforce visual association with terror. My main issue with the film is the third act, where after all of this time to build up the villain, establish rules and characters of this world have been laid out, to only have it wiped away with lazy plot twists and supernatural explanations, when nothing supernatural occurs in the film up until this point. The beginning of the film spends the time to show us that even though Lee is a rookie, she still has an uncanny gift with analyzing serial killers. Instead of this being capitalized on at the ending of the film, showing us how skilled she is and how developed she has become, instead the solution is dumped into her lap by having her mom be the accomplice. And Longlegs basically wanted to be captured by her, which negates her growth as a character. She was just along for the ride. The film has the worst example of Chekhov's gun I've ever seen. The film blatantly shows that Lee's partner's family is the exact type that Longlegs likes to murder, and that their daughter's birthday is coming up. Another thing Longlegs cares about. Anyone can see the final victim from a mile away. My final major gripe is that the whole film is spent with the FBI scratching their heads to how Longlegs is committing these murders. At multiple points, characters say, well, he's just a guy, nothing supernatural could be happening. And the film lets you think that they are solving this puzzle of how Longlegs is getting away with these murders. Finally, at the end of the movie, it's just explained that Satan is real, and this strange ritual with Longlegs, Lee's mother, and the creepy dolls allows Satan to make the father of the family kill the whole family then himself. There isn't even a lore explanation for why this happens. It just occurs, and nothing else supernatural in the whole movie happens to this point. It's just a huge left field twist that negates most of the movie up until that point. Unfortunately, this just leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth as you leave the theater, which is really unfortunate because the filmmaking fundamentals are there. The film executes horror film tropes amazingly well, and there are plenty of scary moments in the movie. Unfortunately, it all leads to a very unsatisfying ending. This film felt like it was trying to be a modern-day Seven. It nails the noir vibe with the insane serial killer very well, but the film misses on the deeper themes and messages of Seven that made it one of the greatest noir serial killer movies of all time. Longlegs was so close, and yet so far from being a very profound movie. Thanks for listening to my review of Longlegs. If you wouldn't mind liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and consider supporting me on Patreon, it goes a long way to helping me make more of these videos. Thank you.